Oh, excuse me. Right later. So the chili in here. Yes, I do. That's my connection. Look, I need to connect to the Wi-Fi. So yeah, I'll put that link in my bio on TikTok for any mothers or anybody who just wants to help themselves and wants a resource or a tool in any type of way. I'll probably leave it up there until I'll say midnight on Mother's Day or either the following day. Come with some pretty cool visuals too. I'm a very visual person. I tried to make it as magical as possible. Magical experience for you. You see angel number 1221? Excuse me. I wanted my essence to be with the book. And all of that stuff that you see in that book, y'all, is not stuff that you can go in one place and find. That is stuff that I gathered over years to put together to help y'all. And trust me, you just won't find any of that information all in one place. Other than that. Excuse me. You be scattered trying to find it. Unless somebody else has created something that you know what I mean, that's similar to my product. Don't ask me. Yeah. That is years worth of information all put together. Okay, I figured I can't do this jacket. I thought I could. I did. Alright, and set the intention that my energy will be allowed to be shared with those who intend to reciprocate. Those who not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Somebody's finding something out the hard way. I'm looking at accountability feels like abandonment to those who avoid it. So I don't know. Somebody was feeling like 999 angel number out here as well. No crushes, not interested in dating anyone currently. Period. Thank you, Gabby. Thanks to anybody who's tapping that screen. Did I say I'm going to set the intention that my energy will be allowed to reach out with those who intend to reciprocate? Those who do not use, abuse, manipulate, and or distort. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Alright. There's an alcoholic who never wants, like, somebody just does not want to give it a rest. They just don't want to leave you be, and I don't think they ever will. It says you will merge families. It says we all have a purpose, however, we are called to different assignments. You're everything I prayed for, current energy. So right now, there's somebody who's feeling like this collective is everything that they prayed for. This is current energy. Alright. Blood of my blood, root of my root, bone of my bone. Please show me what my human eyes cannot see. Dear God, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and ascended masters, I ask that you give me clear and concise messages. I ask that any and all negative energies, entity attachments, spellwork, hexes, curses, distortions being sent to myself or the collective or their children be banished and minded, and the intentions be returned back to its sender immediately and indefinitely. I say. Look, somebody's been doing blood rituals. All right, when I was, I'm on the money too. Somebody's been sacrificing animals. Outside of that, I was reading my Bible this morning. I was in Numbers, and I think it was like number 7 or 8. And I do it every day, but it was nothing but people trying to atone for their sins, and they kept trying to sacrifice animals, giving them as an offering. And it's like, that's a blood ritual. That's not like, and then Aaron, this is between Aaron and Moses. So Moses was told to give Aaron the Levites. Thus, when they were in his presence, his form of atonement was cleansing, not blood rituals. I don't know who is thinking that blood rituals or sacrificing shit is helping you atone, but it's not. I don't know what part of that book you misinterpreted that. I don't know. Stop doing that shit. Cleanse. Excuse me. Be quick to say witches and people who do this or do that started shit. But if y'all look in them fucking Bibles, Moses, all of these people that y'all call so Christian and Christ-like, they started altars, blood rituals, sacrifices, and all of that shit. It's like, I need y'all to stop just looking at shit and really interpret it. Because really think about it. Even in that section, Moses is saying, God said this, God said that. But are any of those texts put in red where Jesus is speaking and God is speaking through Jesus? No. Your kids are grown now. They don't fear you. I'm like doing blood rituals. Someone's processing a lot over the last few days to weeks. Heavy shit. Attention is currency. Where your attention goes, your energy flows. So that's an investment. When you lay eyes on things, when you pay things attention, you're investing your time and energy into it. Do you understand? So the way people be on social media and so invested in pouring their time and energy into other people's lives, that's where your energy is going. You wondering why you tired or groggy or any, that's your energy. Where your attention is, that's where your energy is. It says their dislike for you is a want. So they just don't want to like you. It's not that they probably actually do like you. They just don't want to, like fighting it type shit. Hi RTL. Hey fam. Hey Darrell. Welcome back, y'all. Let me get to this message. It says you don't get a pass because I love you. The tease, living in La La Land. Somebody deliberately disobeyed God, putting yourself in harm's way. Stop blaming God. So somebody's blaming God for something and you put yourself in harm's way. Please stop blaming him. A passed over loved one is letting you know you somebody could even been well aware. You put yourself in harm's way and you are well aware of this. A clout chaser? Excuse me. Is there anything else? Like, I hate that. I don't hate it. I really have a dislike for that. If you're going to do something and then not be satisfied or be upset with the outcome of it, the last thing you need to do is blame the creator. Because he literally let you do what you wanted to do when he really could have stopped your ass and made sure that you weren't able to do it. Put something in your way to make sure you weren't able to do it, but instead he let you use your free will. And you mad at God for letting you use your free will, bitch? Move. Move. This person really don't feel like they're living in La La Land. Something significant about a closed case. The haves and the have-nots. Somebody could have got their driver's license revoked. Like the judge ordered someone to no longer be able to drive, creating a bond of sisterhood. The way she is dressed doesn't mean she's asking for it. You're just thirsty and you lack respect and self-control around women. I'm gonna repeat that. The way that she is dressed does not mean that she's asking for it. What it means is that you lack respect and self-control around women. Do understand? Because if your daughter was to walk in front of you dressed like this, you gonna tell me your dick gonna get hard? That means you lack self-control. That means you lack respect. Because guess what? When your daughter comes around you and you got your shirt off, she ain't sexualizing you. So stop sexualizing women. Stop putting y'all's lack of self-control onto other people. The fuck? Is there anything else? Holy Spirit? I mean, like, I have little to no patience for shit like this, but I have to deliver certain messages. I have to deliver what I'm being called to deliver. It is what it is, whether I like it or not. Because like I said, then if I don't, then I get in trouble. Fuck, I look like lying to y'all. No. I'm just not doing it. Tiffany Welch. Fuck, I look like lying to y'all. If that person has a better relationship with the devil than you do with God, then that's your fault. Whose agenda are you pushing? It says, try to go toe-to-toe with you without even knowing it, without you even knowing it, and they still lost. Can't fathom stealing from my job over $150,000 fucking dollars from a police precinct and not being arrested for that shit. I couldn't fathom that. Nothing happened? No repercussions? Oh, okay. I am more than my beauty. That's my aunt's name. Look how many fucking cars is in this deck, my nigga. Oh, okay. Doesn't respect you. Offer from the devil. Can't make this shit up if I want to. Hunger Games. One of them days. Motherfuckers be thinking I'm finna sugarcoat to play with their ass. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Betrayal. I think that people think that your ass is just not gonna say certain shit. Like, that's really what it be. People do certain things because they believe that certain people just won't say something. They just won't say nothing. They believe certain people are too weak to speak up for themselves. I genuinely believe that. Current energy. Oh, okay. Spirit. I'm done bullshitting. I'm done. No, ain't no more acting like we don't know what the fuck going on. No. Transparency is what you're getting out of me, bitch. From the face to the name to the everything. I'm not playing with no fucking body. Ascension in your health. Okay, somebody's health could be getting better. Enigma out here. All right. You're very puzzling, very mysterious. Somebody does not respect you. I'm telling you. I can like you and still know that you're not good for me. I'm gonna repeat that. I can like you and still know that you're not good for me. People be thinking that shit matter more than it do. People think that liking you matters more than it does. Thinking you're cute or me thinking you're cute matters. None of that shit matters, bro. That shit'll go away. I feel most people will feel that feeling about a majority of people. Like, stop making shit that's actual normal things or things that aren't like nobody's going out of their way to like you. Nobody's going out of their way to do anything. So like, please stop making it more than what it is. Extra overflow out here. Somebody violated and it's a wrap. It's just period. They violated and it's a wrap. Somebody's experiencing some sort of rain. No. If you don't want me to tell the truth, then stay the fuck from around me. But not only am I gonna tell my truth, I'm gonna tell yours too. If you don't like that, then I will. Somebody's in hospice. Somebody received rewards while you received rage. Family. Oh, done bullshit with motherfuckers. If you don't want to support somebody, then leave them the fuck alone. Shit like this is the reason why y'all ass be having y'all ass handed to y'all so bad. Because y'all don't want to leave people the fuck alone. Reported a false incident to CPS. Oh, okay. Timeless message. Love. So maybe for some of you, this of yours, somebody's about to do this. But for others of you, they already did this. Telling you, this shit was bound to happen one way or another. Jail time. $4 years ago, over $150,000 from your job, guys. Nothing done about it. Somebody downplayed your pain. You got 3 fucking kids as a single parent. How the fuck did you afford to get all 3 of them braces? They $10,000 a piece. College and all. Where are you getting the money from? Oh, okay. And I can't fathom the precinct catching me and not doing shit about it. I wonder what type of pull I gotta have to not go to jail for some shit like that. Intuitive out here. You are not here. You are not to be loved in your. You are not to be loved in your. I'm sorry, it doesn't say not. It says you are to be loved in your being, not your performance. So this person was only, I don't know, receptive to you when you were useful to them in some type of way. Okay? This person didn't care for you for who you were. You as a being. No crushes, not interested in dating anyone currently at all, period. Don't think I'll ever do it again. At this point, depleted. What is you talking about? Move around. There are relatives, not family, okay? They are not loyal. So if somebody like, I want my family. This is not family. This is a relative. It's a difference between family and a relative. Family is loyal. This motherfucker betrayed you. God forbid it. You're not supposed to have a relationship. Something could be happening very soon. I'm telling you, if this didn't already happen for some of you, it's about to. I see you. Jonathan out here. It says it's yours. It says they don't deserve access. What did I just say? Somebody has access to you right now that ain't about to have that shit. For some of you, like I said. It says you're being introduced to my shadow side. Yeah. Somebody's about to be introduced to a side of a masculine energy that they have not been introduced to before. And this is the side I don't play that shit. I'm not doing that shit, and I'm not going for that shit. Period. No, you cannot have access to me. Somebody, this shit is serious. This could be somebody we're in a relationship with. It says, I was parenting you and I was trying too hard. North Node out here. I mean, that shit is, it's if you look up the name, all of the information that I just told y'all, it's on the internet. No trial, no case. All of that shit is it's public knowledge. $124 angel number out here. Tell you nothing that ain't already like, no, I'm not out in no fucking body. And even if I was, bitch, it's on the internet. This person could be in hospice. 124 angel number right now. Somebody could be passing away. And you know, sickness occurs in the body when you don't address certain things. So it could be a sickness that built in this person's body from them not addressing certain things. And this don't mean, it's not always addressing something that you ate or how you walked or how you didn't exercise. No, it's about addressing certain things that you help bottle up emotionally, energetically. Those types of things causes illness in the body, serious illness in the body. When you don't address what needs to be addressed in the soul, it will literally start to decay you from the inside out. You got a healing love out here. And sound bowls. Hey, Belinda, thank you for tapping that screen. Hey, fam. There's some sort of party here. It says, you can't wait for people to grow up. You just move on. You are light. I mean, unless it's your kid, be careful whose ears you lean on. Because when you're waiting for someone to grow, you're stunting your own growth. That means y'all are not growing at the same rate. So thinking that you slowing down and this person is keeping you stagnant. So be careful who you're talking to or ears you're leaning on. Somebody was mistreated. A former friend. Choosing to listen rather than to speak now. An honest mistake came out in the reverse. Wishing on a star. Somebody was wishing on a star. Something was an honest mistake, and they finding out right now that just wasn't the case. That was intentional action, not an honest mistake. Learning they don't have as much power as they thought. That came out in the reverse. So if somebody thought somebody was learning their lesson, they're not. Okay? This person still thinks they have the power to do something when it comes to you. That was not an honest mistake. That was intentional action. I got diabetes as well. So I need to burn some ancestor money. Since you stay on my mind. No, I'm done bullshitting with y'all. Because people like to hide in between the in-between and the what if. No, this is, no. Fuck no. No, it ain't no if, in between, and what if, bitch. This is exactly what it is. And if you don't like it, then move the fuck around. My God, don't run out. No, not bending, folding, none of that. Diabetes out here. And fast. Tea tree. It says one of multiple. Yeah. It says one of the multitude of people that watches you from outside of your live streams. Okay, so this is one of the multitude of people that watch you from outside of your live streams. if you live stream. Wow, you good, my friend. Thank you. Love out here. So some of these people, it's two different types of energies watching you. I am a resource, not the source. I'm going to repeat that. I am a resource, not the source. Something significant about a beach today. Ganesh, goddess of wisdom out here guiding someone. An influencer. It's a new job. You come from a long line of healers. Somebody killed someone before. All right, whoever this person is, they've killed before. Somebody dismissed someone's postpartum as well. And then you got paradox on the back. Somebody feels like it wasn't their job to make room when that's what they were being guided to do. Hitman probably watching me. I think there's more people that have killed before than we realize. And it ain't always the super crazy or unhinged people. It be the quiet ones. It be the ones that play like if y'all ever seen Joe from You, it be them types of niggas. You wouldn't even guess it. You see what I'm saying? You just wouldn't have guessed it until you locked down in a fucking basement somewhere with their ass. And you looking like, oh my fucking God. This is crazy. He under my bed. What are you doing? In my closet. I saw it. Got casework out here. Has no choice but to respect you. Something about not their job. Focus, Max and Ruby. False reality. Steven Spielberg, Faster, Caring. Paris, France is significant. I could be in Paris, France, sailing, some sort of on a boat. Says you don't deserve access to me ever. So somebody don't deserve access to you ever. I think it's luck. You didn't get lucky. You're ready, even if you don't feel ready. All right. Got Brewster's Millions out here. LOL, you funny. Thank you for the follow too. Brewster's Millions, and then you got daughter out here. It says hate is the root of all evil, not money, along with division. So hate and division is the root of all evil, not money. Okay, money is a tool. Okay, you know how people like money is the root of all evil. No. It's the hatred. It's the division. It's what you do with your money. Everything is a tool. It's you. People always think that other things or worldly things or things that are just like tangible is evil. This shit don't have no emotion. It don't have nothing. You are the person. You are the thing that can be evil, not these things. These are just things. They can't do shit. I can throw it around and it won't do shit. You can though. Integrity out here. You are limitless. And you hold a special place in my heart. You made them feel like they were just as important to them as you are. And that's not true. So somebody made someone feel like they were just as important to them as you were to them. Excuse me. And so now they're experiencing karma for this. This could have been somebody was sleeping with. The lights were on, but nobody was home. It wasn't clicking. Because somebody was sleeping with them. It was too hard for somebody to see something clearly because they cooch or they was too busy being slobbed on. Yeah. says, I have to tell you how I feel. Too little, too late. So now somebody feeling like they want to tell you how they feel. Too little, too late. I'll always be with you in spirit. You'll love this person in spirit, though. Yeah, you're not settling for just seeing the potential. Soul tribe, family, God's children out here. You're always the butt of the joke while never being acknowledged for the growth and evolution in your life. I'm going to repeat that because there's a lot of people who experience that. You're always the butt of the joke while never being acknowledged for your growth and your evolution in life, period. Something always funny, but it's never funny when you're doing good or doing better. It's never any acknowledgement there, huh? Thank you for the rose, Trina. Somebody lied and said that you have an entity attachment or attachments, but you did the work and you just make it look easy. You're not vain. Vain came out in the reverse. All of your kindness was just taken for weakness by this person, creating a bond, a sisterhood. This could have been someone you were trying to create some sort of a bond with, a sisterhood. Not their job. Somebody had all the time in the world, but they decided to partake in some sort of sacrificial ritual. Bonfire, full moon group. What did I say? Somebody sacrificed an animal, if not multiple. This was a blood ritual. You missed the opportunity to court you. Your finances are being restored because you're detoxing. There's some sort of detox here. Believe in yourself. You got this. Spiritual court is happening. It's in session, honey. Delays and denials. Physical transitions. All of that. People could be losing their jobs. CEO boss in the reverse. Hates to see you coming. Came out in the reverse. All right. And I trust you. Came out in the reverse. Somebody had trust issues and they hated to see you coming. All right. Rare blood type O negative. No more holding back. All right. Somebody was not honoring you. It says you're moving. Okay. Attention is currency. You're moving. Yeah. It's powerful currency. Attention is more costly than money, y'all. The money ain't got shit on your energy. I just say that. It says you beat lust. All right. We got a Virgo out here. Projection came out in the reverse. The truth is you both rejected each other because there was no communication. Came out in the reverse. Passionate in the reverse. They will need you before you ever need them. So there was a feminine energy who just was in denial and projecting. All right. But you beat lust. So it really doesn't matter. You're moving. All right. Indoors. Okay. Something was happening indoors. Somebody would. Oh, shit. Somebody was given a government contract to treat you like a lab rat. A paid gig indoors. Somebody who was very intrigued by you. I can't make this shit up. Yeah, somebody was paid to test you, to treat you like some type of a lab rat. Somebody's reaching their breaking point, I'm telling you. Something big is on its way. And somebody's been reporting back. They've been reporting back to whoever these people are. Somebody has been reporting back to whoever these people are in the government. Not gonna happen. Petty and childish. Illusions. Misguided. It says no matter how much they copy, it will never hit like the original. Kiss my whole ass. Reasons to live give reasons to die. Man, it just who you are speaks volumes to what people are trying to do right now, and that's just what it is. Somebody's clean and dirty money. Turn off came out in the reverse. Clean and dirty money. All right, pour into self more. Okay, this is the fruits of someone's labor. Okay, for being a lookout. Somebody could be Indonesian. All right. A patient woman came out in the reverse. So somebody was impatient. Okay. Compassion is out here. It says you don't mind waiting to align with your person. Worth the wait. At this point, I can give a damn about that shit. It says no kid should be who their entire Give me a second. You're not sharing the floor. Come on, you out. Thank you to everybody tapping that screen. It says no kid should be who their entire family depends on to eat, survive. That is not a flex. That's a byproduct of your parents' failure to provide or supply your needs. I'm going to repeat that. No child should be the entire family. They should not be what their entire family depends on to eat or survive. That is not a flex. That is a byproduct of your parents' failure to supply your needs. Quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. I'm relearning it. I get passionate. I do. I don't like people that like to play on people's top. I respect healthy boundaries. And that really frustrates me when people, because you know how hard it is to really have a mindset that where you can move from a space of healthy boundaries and really like moving from a space of self-love. Like that shit is hard. Like people don't understand that shit is hard. You want to give people what they want all the time, but sometimes that's not what you need to be doing. Lovers and friends, healthy boundaries. You paid the price. Wealth is not just money. I may not have all talk, no action to back it up. Evolution out here. Reprogram your mindset. Enablers. Because that's what you're becoming. When you just giving people what they want all the time, you're just enabling. And you're also hurting yourself because you're not giving yourself what you need. My word of highway attitude, true crime. All right. Somebody gonna bet their life on that shit and fuck around and lose it. That's on you. That's on you. Look, we all got free will. Driver came out in the reverse. Me, myself, and I. I really hate that. Because people don't understand how impactful their free will is. You got smooth out here in regards to their future. You keep making the wrong moves in the wrong direction, your time shortens. Your time here shortens. You know why it shortens? Because the further you move away from the Most High, the further and further you're of less use. The further and further gone you are. And only the Most High knows when there's no coming back for you. Only God knows when there's no coming back for you. Chosen One by Leighton Green. Just because your parents raised you does not mean that y'all have a relationship. Got soul sister out here. Somebody's got some scars and burns. Somebody underestimated you. The sacred flame. Black ember could be significant. It's better this way. It is. If you're really trying to cultivate a peace of mind, you got a corrupt judge out here from all of this witchcraft and all of this extra shit, you're going to have to stop people pleasing. You're going to have to create that peaceful area, space. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all. Like, when you have so much that's trying to penetrate or come into your energy, it's going to be very, very hard for you to do what you already are obligated to do, plus what everybody else wanting you to do for them too. No. And you don't understand that I don't have the capacity for that. I can't pull it out my ass. No. You make me giddy. Love came out in the reverse. Sorry for my English. No, you're fine. It's just, these are people on a day-to-day basis. You got white female out here. This is what's happening to other people. This is not just like, this is a collective message, y'all. Like this, I resonate, yeah, because I'm a part of the collective. But at the end of the day, like people are being pulled on. Their energy is being drained from them. Because one, most people don't know what the fuck an energy transfer is. And if I guarantee you, if half the world knew what energy transfers were, they would not move the way they move. Link is in my bio. Take that into my things. Yeah. Scars and burns. Mad at the world. Obsessed with what they believed existed outside of self. Trying to feel what they believed they lacked. Somebody thought what they needed to gain was material, and it was soul-like. It was spirit-like. So someone's reevaluating. No, everything is within. When I say everything, I mean everything comes from within. Like everything. Any answer that you have, any question that you have, I don't care if it comes to God. It's in you. And my book will teach you that. Click the link in my bio. You got feast out here. Eternal strength. You never have to go searching outside of yourself for what's inside of yourself. Anything outside of yourself is just a reflection. When the Most High created us, he created a reflection. He created us in his image. You see what I'm saying? So anything you see outside of you is a reflection of what you can obtain within yourself. So that's why I don't understand when people get in certain positions in life and think that they're better than anybody else, because you're just a reflection for someone else. You do understand that, right? You did what God guided you to do. A driver out here might wear the highway attitude. Eternal strength. Somebody willingly went back, so they were in denial about that, and now they're fighting their feelings for you. Somebody wanted the best of both worlds, and they're reevaluating that now. A closed case, some sort of he said, she said. Archangel Gabriel is here protecting, okay? Someone's alone time, fucking peace of mind, their sanity. Energy taps is significant. People don't be understanding that a lot of people don't understand when they're driving people crazy. Like they don't understand that their behavior is impacting that person, because they too focused on themselves to see that what you're doing is affecting someone else. So you have to be able to say, look, I don't have the capacity for this. You're driving me crazy. You don't have to say they're driving you crazy, but it's like, you can say this shit is driving me crazy. I don't really care what it is. You just have to acknowledge the fact that you don't have the capacity for what this environment is doing, or expecting of you. Illusions out here. I would expect you to be Superwoman. Under judgment out here, Superman. Like, no, you're not Superman, you're not Superwoman. The only thing that's super around here is the Most High, supernatural. Oh, if it ain't the Most High, then it ain't us. We're not super. He's supernatural. Under judgment, promise ring out here. Rape. Trigger warning. Sorry. Exploration. Someone's livid. Thailand is significant. It says we all have a purpose, however we are called to different assignments. So somebody wanted your assignment. So while this betrayal occurred, drastic changes came out in the reverse. No, somebody's under judgment. Rape is significant. Like, I don't know if somebody tried to rape you or what, but that shit is wild. Friends conspiring to rape somebody. Money hungry came out in the reverse. A joint project. Shot someone. Look, y'all be careful who the fuck y'all around, because excuse my language. Be safe. We're gonna get into the elements, so yeah. Actually, we're gonna go over to YouTube for the elements. Do I want to do that last night? How long have I been on here? 49 minutes. Yeah, I'll probably do it over on YouTube. All right. That was y'all's collective message. I'm going to do the elements, but if you want to see the elements, you got to go over to YouTube at Intuitive Light Seers, and subscribe over there, and I will be live in just a little bit. Take care. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too. Take care. All right. That shit still sitting. That government contract to treat your ass like a lab rat, really, it's crazy. But it's not crazy. Again, no, you're fine. Like, people need to just be more mindful as a person. Not speaking to outside of myself. I'm very mindful of myself. I'm just saying I want us as a whole, as people, to just be more mindful of your expectations of people, because sometimes we want to give y'all what y'all want, but we don't have the capacity for that because of the environment, because of the circumstances. It's not that we just can't, we got it and we not trying to give it. And it's like, no, This is not the case all the time. But don't get me wrong, that may be the case for some people who just don't want to do it, but that's just not the case for this collective. It feels like a collective of people that want to give people what they want, but you just can't. You can't. You're fresh out. You can't pull it out your ass. You're going to have to let them know that. All right. Alright, I'm going to call my energy back to me from every time non-dimensional reality accidentally be cleansed, purified, before you return back to me immediately and indefinitely. I'm going to return all of your energy back to you. Ashe. And I feel like this is such a fitting message for the day, because it's just like right before Mother's Day, and I feel like a lot of mothers experience this, having to carry such a lot of weight, but also be so mindful of the people around them because of how they showed up prior to having this child. You know what I mean? And people aren't taking into consideration that this child altered everything, literally everything. So I can't show up in the same capacity that I used to. You got to be able to work with me. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms. Click that link in my bio if you want that. And yeah, I'll see y'all later. All right. I call my energy back to me for every time my dimension in reality. I said that begins at 5 for just return back to me. And I'm going to turn all of your energy back to you. Ashe. Bye. Oh, YouTube, Intuitive Light Seers, and we're going to do the elements. All right, so if you want something more specific to you, head over there.